back to String Blox. How are you doing? We hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about tips and tricks for the Roblox Booga Booga Reborn Night. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Slayer of Gods. This is our first tip and will be about earning XP. Remember, it's for more advanced players and this method of farming will richly reward them. Players will need to have a steel gear or better to start, however, as this one will meet you with the hostile creatures. This method consists of breaking the Old God, which is hidden down in the ice cavern. Guarded by white ants and their nest, the ice cavern is situated below an island below the third floating island, Crystal Island. There are a few sun trees and a pond in the middle. Once players raft over to that island, they must jump through the pond and fall all the way to the bottom. They will now have entered the ice cavern. With the appropriate gear, slay the white ants and also their nest. Then build walls around the Old God to prevent the essences from flying everywhere. Now simply use your pickaxe to chip away at the Old God. Once defeated, you will be rewarded with hundreds of essences, which will do wonders for your XP. You will now have to wait 16 minutes for the Old God to respawn. Organization. Organizing chests is really important too. If the chests are unorganized, this could lead to slower and less efficient work getting done. If the chests are sorted, this helps players get the stone that they would need in order to build walls. Materials such as iron and steel need to be placed in separate chests in case anyone in your tribe needs better armor or new tools. The player should be putting a chest near a campfire to store food or place it near a plant box to indicate farmed goods. Escaping hackers. The moment you see somebody teleport to you, just leave. It's the most viable way to not lose your inventory if you're willing to sacrifice your structures. However, if you are in combat when the attacker hits you and you log, you will lose all of your tools and armor. You may also ride a Goldie Boy to outrun the hackers. Hold on, if you guys have made it this far in the video, make sure to slap the like button and make sure to subscribe with the notification bell. It helps us out a lot and it will notify you every time we upload a new video. So it's a win-win situation. Anyways, back into the video. Leveling up. You can get experience and level up by doing any of the following: breaking ores, killing mobs, breaking gods, breaking the ancient tree, breaking trees, breaking bushes, breaking stone, breaking swole trees, swimming. When traversing across the water, use a raft if you can. You will move relatively slow on foot. You can craft rafts by breaking the trees to get logs. What to do in the void. In the void, as a low-geared or high-geared player, there are some things you will have to learn quickly to survive long. Do not aggravate people with multiple high-geared tribe mates, as they will decimate you. They might just kill you on sight though. Rebirthing while keeping all of your items. Place some chests and drop your items inside them. Rebirth, then find the location of your chests. It's recommended to place your chests in caves or by your tribe's base. If you decide to place your items by your tribe's base, ask for your tribe to protect it for you. That is, if you trust your tribe. A safer way is to make an alt account and give it to your items, then rebirth. Make sure you have friended your alt account so you can join the server he is in. This strategy will not work if you only have one device where you can play Booga Booga on. Felling feather bushes. For new players, this method is superior to all the others. This is also a way to earn XP. You can begin this method as soon as you join the game. Feather bushes are a type of bush in Booga Booga Reborn, and that don't just drop leaves and logs when they're broken, they also drop essence. Essence is free XP that players can grab. The best source of the feather bushes is certainly on the first floating island that players can reach from the hanging rope. Build a ladder under the rope to be able to reach it. All you must do then is climb it. Atop this island are many feather bushes that are easy to break down with simply your rock. Although a wooden axe would be recommended, simply run around breaking them all and collecting the essence as they drop. Scamming. By scamming, you may get temporarily banned, but the only way for that to happen is if an admin sees the player's scam or if the player gets reported. One way of doing this is to think of a realistic and interesting offer for a player, then ask someone in exchange. When the player gives you the items, log out or kill the player. But remember, scamming is really not that cool, so you probably don't want to do it. Building bases. It's important to make a base near water. as fish are a good source of food, and since the main mode of travel is by water, a player can quickly establish a dock. Setting up a base next to another tribe's base may make another tribe angry, so choose your base location wisely. Many people build up on the floating island. This is a fantastic choice because of its waterfall. It has a stable water supply. Also because of its location, many players may not be able to reach it after a tribe has cut the sky rope. This will protect the tribe from incoming intruders, as well as keeping the resources for themselves. Another popular location is the Ancient Underwater Cavern Ice version and the Ancient Underwater Cavern Lava version. This is because of how isolated this area is. Not many people come to the caverns other than for farming Hateful God, which is pretty uncommon. There is also only one entrance, therefore making it easier to defend than any other location on the map. Or if the situation turns grim, escape from the cave and scuttle the camp to prevent loot getting raided. If one decides to make a base on one of the islands, it's recommended to make the base slightly out of the water. The water will slow down the invaders' movements, giving a player enough time to kill them with a ranged weapon before they reach land. It's also recommended to make a squad raft for a getaway if things turn bad. If the player decides to make their base on the isolated place that has limited resources, such as ancient underwater caverns or a floating island. Cultivating some plant boxes is heavily recommended, and doing a crop rotation from tree fruits to bush fruits gives a stream of logs, leaves, and sticks, which is essential to survival, especially in making campfires and lengthening them. Since food is also limited, it is recommended to make a nest as well as to provide proteins from chicken eggs to ease hunger quicker, because fruit does not replenish the player's hunger much. Build and let your imagination go wild. Include walls and a totem. Have fun. Tip: you should try to keep your base defenses high if you're planning to make a base in a public server. Surviving. Explore your island. Soon enough, you'll find resources. Trees are generally the first and most important thing to destroy with your rock. It can get you the resources for your first tools, like a wood pickaxe and a wood axe to begin gathering more resources from ore from caves, which in turn allows you to get better weapons and tools. You can protect yourself by making armor, a base, and or joining a tribe and staying in their base. You can also get weapons to attack enemies. If you are new to the game, it's recommended to make the club your first melee weapon. If your tribe is generous enough, they can even give you items that'll boost your gameplay and make the game even more easy and entertaining. If you're trying to save your inventory and yourself from attackers when you started the game, you can try running from them or attacking them with your first melee weapons, or if they are more powerful, such as having good ranged or melee weapons. Leave the game if you're fine sacrificing your structures to keep your inventory. However, if you are in combat when the attacker hits you, and an exclamation point appears on top of your head, and you log out, leave the game, you will lose all of your tools and armor. Trap yourself in a big ol' hut, get out of the combat, and log out. Do not attack or provoke people that have better intellect or gear than you. In the end, you will probably fall and lose all your items. Be wary of shady tribe mates that leave sometimes, as they might try to assassinate you when you are looking the other way. That's all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when we come with newer content. Thanks for watching. We're signing off now, and we'll be back with some amazing content for you soon.